What is going on, everyone? I am Grant Reddig, and welcome back to Reddig Co Creative, where we talk all things photo, video, and review things that you didn't even know that you wanted. Recently, I purchased the Peter Mckinnon PolarPro ND filter 2 through 5 stop for our photo and video business. Now, I'm a huge fan of Peter Mckinnon, but I'm not going to go out and buy it just because his name's on it. So let's go over all the reasons that I decided on this model over several of the other brands, and what are some of my favorite things that I like and what I don't like. Let's do this. First off, the build quality of this filter is excellent. It feels very robust and professionally made, and it does not feel flimsy at all. I'm typically very hard on my equipment, and I'm running around on a wedding day. I tend to throw stuff in my bag or shove it in one of my manly belt pouches, and I have never felt like I was gonna break it or crack it while I've been using it throughout the day. One of the biggest issues with variable neutral density filters is the color cast that they create when used on darker settings. But because this filter has set filter marks, you can't go past the last setting, never allowing a bad color shift or the dreaded X. So using some of my Halloween decorations for some pop of color, you can see the changes from stops 2 to 3 to 4 and 5. So I was most interested in the quality of this ND filter compared to some of the other brands. However, I was very pleasantly surprised at the amazing additional features this filter offers that fit with my film style. The haptic feedback on this filter is a feature I never even knew that I would need. In the past, while dealing with color changing conditions, the Tiffen filter that I typically use is easily turned from the lowest setting to the highest setting. I've even accidentally bumped it or touched it and caused it to change in the middle of filming, only to have to change it back or ruining the footage for that split second. But with the PolarPro ND, I can set it at a predetermined stop, ranging between 2 and 5 stops, and because it takes stiff pressure to move between the settings, there's no way of accidentally moving your settings. You can easily feel it click into each setting and allows you to change stops without even looking. My other favorite feature of this ND is the Defender 360 case included with the filter. Quickly adding or removing an ND on a shoot day can be awkward from moving from one location to another. But removing this case and putting on the lens, it feels much more comfortable and natural using the Defender 360 case, which allows the filter to be protected throughout the process. The case even includes a screw filter on the backside to attach the two together while it's on your lens. This way, when you have it apart, you have them both together and you don't lose different items. Okay, so if there's one glaring downfall with this filter, it's the price. Priced at $250, this filter is by far one of the most expensive. If price is a huge issue, there are several other cheaper brands such as K&F Concept that can offer much more affordable filters with a little loss of quality. However, if image quality is the most important factor, this would be the filter that I suggest. The Peter Mckinnon PolarPro ND filter can be found in 4 different filter sizes: 67mm, 77mm, 82mm, and 95mm. I will always suggest purchasing the largest filter size for your largest lens and then using filter rings to step down to smaller sizes. On top of the filter size selections, these filters can also be purchased in different filter increments. A 2 to 5 stop filter, ND4 through ND32, that's the one that I'm reviewing here, or a 6 to 9 stop filter, which is ND64 to ND512. Adding even further confusion to which model to choose from, each of these filters have 2 specialty filter types: the Signature Edition and the Mist Edition, the difference being the Mist Edition softens the look of the digital sharpness. For our business, I purchased the Signature Edition with the 2 to 5 stop filter. We typically do not find ourselves to go above the 5 stops due to our apertures and shutter speed. However, if you typically shoot in very wide open apertures such as 1.4 in the middle of the day at 24 frames per second, you will find yourself exceeding those 5 stops. So that is all of our review for the Peter Mckinnon PolarPro ND filter. I've linked all the different items below that we discussed in the description. If you have any suggestions for videos or items that you'd like to see me review, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video and you'd like to see more for this video, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, get creative.